Hello and welcome everyone. This is Sunil from 3D Architects. Once again, welcome to my YouTube channel, and we are going to continue from where we left off in our last video or last tutorial. That was part 7, and in that part 7 tutorial we corrected almost all the bugs and of this area. That is, this area we corrected all the bugs. If you can go and try to see that all the bugs have been there. If you see some black spots like this and like this, or maybe like this, so just skip them as of now. We will take care of them later. So what I will do very quickly as of now is I will just correct all the bugs as soon as possible. If we start from this curtain, what should we do is the normal of this curtain is flipped. See, this normal is pointing outward. So what we'll do is we'll just go inside 3D Studio Max and we'll go in this curtain and we'll just apply a edit mesh modifier and see you see these normals are flipped outwards. If I click show normals, if I click show normals, see the normals are showing on the back portion. So what I'll do is I'll just delete it, apply a normal modifier, and then I will use FX exporter to export everything, and then I will export that object, and then in Unreal Engine we'll just go at Control B and then right click and then import, and then D drive tutorials, trace max, export, and then traditional. I just go to the exact location where it has been exported and I will tell that yes, import it. So now this object is imported. If I go in mesh tool, so I think this bug will be removed now. And what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and see what else needs to be worked out. So what I'm doing is I'm just going on and correcting UV map distribution on channel 2 of all the objects so that they are distributed as properly as possible. And you should do it because it's extra important, as I have been telling you from the beginning. So don't have a doubt about it. Just go ahead and do this on all the objects. So to remove these types of bug, what we had to do is we have to just copy the name of the object and then go inside 3D Studio Max and then go ahead I don't know why that object doesn't get selected. So no worries, we can go and do that manually here. And what we'll do is we'll just go ahead, make a box, then convert that box into editable mesh, and then attach that object to that box, and then rename that box, and then we'll go in and export it. Then Unreal Engine, Control B, and then I'll close, and then right click, import, and import that object. You see, now it's okay. Just unwrap it on channel 2 using this. And then we'll do the same for this. Copy the name of it, go in Max, so now we'll copy the name. I have already copied the name of that object, or maybe let's go here directly, and then we will make a box here, then convert this box into editable mesh, and then attach this object, and then rename this object, and we'll go in edit element, and then export this, and then Unreal Engine, Control B, and then right click, import this object. Then we'll go ahead in mesh tool and let's see UV map. Yeah, perfect. And then let's see what's going on here. Select this object and go, and then oops, perfect. Maybe use channel 1. Nice. Just go ahead and do the same in all the objects as much as possible. In this part we are just going ahead and correcting all the bugs on remaining object to make it absolutely perfect from in all the area of the project, so that we can proceed to the next step. And I will try to open this door as of now, because this door is not open. And before opening this door, what we will do is we'll just correct the UV map on channel 2 on this object also. Try to use 1. Yeah, it's even better. And then go here. So to open this door, what we'll do is we'll just select all the elements that is making or forming the door. And if we hide it, I can make sure that if everything has been selected or not. Now Control Z, and I'll close all this. Now press Ctrl G, and last time, as I told you all, just select here, press V, and then middle mouse button, and then drag and drop the vertex, and then you can open the door. Perfect. Now door is open. So what we'll do is just go inside here and correct the UV map distribution on this object also. Basically you have to just scout the whole scene and make sure if there is error, and just go ahead and correct all the errors according to the process which I have already shown in last two videos, and make sure all the errors has been taken care of very carefully and individually. So after we have done the correction on bunch of objects, what we'll do is we'll just go ahead and then build the light. Before that, let me correct this also. So after we have done these types of error correction, a bunch of them, let's go ahead and build the light. Before that, I will try to do the same on these few objects also. So I will go ahead and build the light and see how things are going to look from here. Before that, I will correct the UV map 2 on this object also. And I saved the project, and I think there was some problem here. Let's try to figure out them. Okay, go inside Max. If I go here, edit mesh, I will go and edit mesh and then polygon. I think we should just increase the resolution here. Yeah, this will most probably solve the problem, I'm sure now. Yes. So let's go ahead and build the light and see how it goes. So once the lighting has been built, we will go ahead and scout the scene and see what else has to be done. And after this, what I will do is I will just go ahead. I think we forget to check UV channel 2 on this object. Yeah, just go ahead and correct this. And now what I will do is I will just go ahead and repeat this process, and that process is I will select the objects. I will open it in mesh tool editor, and then I will just go ahead and repeat this, and I'm just going to repeat that on every object of the scene which is being visible from the camera. So if I'll rotate this camera like this, and all the objects that I can see, I'll go ahead and do this process of generating light map UVs manually to distribute the objects as good as possible. So let me just do it, and I'll go ahead and do it from, and I will start it from here. I will do that on any object which I see black like this. You see this. If you see like this, then that means the resolution of that object is not good, and let's just correct the resolution of that object on channel 2, or distribution of maybe channel 2. Now these objects are okay now, so I'll go ahead and then so I think we have done that thing on all the objects of the scene, and let me do that same on here. I select this whole objects and then Control G, and then I will rotate them 90 degree, and then I will just place them like this. I am just correcting all the bugs which with the process which I have already taught you all. So you also just go ahead and work on all the objects and then correct all the bugs. So as you can see, I have gone all over the objects, on all the objects, and I optimized the UV channel on second 2 on all the objects to my best possible capabilities. And now what we'll do, I will build the light again, and then we will see how everything goes after this. So I think I will build the light on maybe production now. So I will build a light on production. Before I build a light on production, I will make the resolution of this object, and I think I forgot to optimize the UV channel on these two objects. Let's go ahead and optimize them. So let's go ahead and build the light on production. We'll build the light on production. So as you saw in this part of the tutorial, what I did is I went ahead and used all the bug correction techniques which I have shown you all in my last videos, and I corrected all the bugs using those techniques, all the normal flipped, all the glowing object, and the object which were not at their own places or respective places. I used all the process which I told you or shown you in last tutorials, and in this tutorial I just corrected all the bugs of the scene. So in next part of the tutorial I will correct maybe these types of small bugs. See, this object still have some bugs. I think the UV map channel 2 will be enough to remove this bug, or maybe I will show you in the next video. So in the next video I will just go ahead and correct if any bugs are remaining in this scene, and then I will go to the next step, that is texturing or giving the materials on all the objects. And if you see these bugs here, just neglect these errors which says object has overlapping UVs, just neglect them. So in the next video I will let you know how to do material from this point of time or from this stage. So I hope I will meet you all in the next part, that will be part 9, and by then everyone have fun and take care. Bye bye.